In this episode, we move into the main section of Chapter 3, creating a transformer. We'll use many of the familiar tools from our previous electrical cabinet exercise, combined with some new ones. Along the way, I'll share several helpful tips to improve your workflow when working with Revit Families. Tips that you can also apply directly in real-world projects. To begin, create a new family using the metric generic model template and name it Exercise Transformer 1 Revit 23. I've already imported some reference images for us to use to extract key measurements for this transformer. The first component we'll build is the body of the transformer. Referring to the image, you'll notice the transformer sits on a foot section approximately 90 millimeters high, which we'll model later. The main body rises 1560 millimeters from the base, and it has a concave section with a height of 120 millimeters and depth of 35 millimeters. The overall width and depth of the body are 1300 millimeters and 800 millimeters, respectively. Using this information, create reference planes to define these dimensions, then model the body using the extrusion tool based on those planes. Next, we'll create the 4 steel panels on this transformer, which serve as mounting surfaces for the fins and help improve the transformer's heat dissipation. Start by using the extrusion tool to model one panel. Sketch its shape using a combination of lines and splines, adjusting the curves as needed to match the reference images. Keep in mind that the steel panel height is 130 millimeters lower than the main transformer body height. To set this accurately, copy the top reference plane and offset it 130 millimeters downward. Measure the distance to confirm, then use the Align tool to position the top edges of the steel panels to this new reference plane. Finally, lock the panels in place to ensure they remain fixed during any future adjustments to the model. Once the first panel is complete, use the mirror tool to duplicate it to all four corners of the transformer. There are two ways to mirror this panel. The first is to mirror it while still in Modify mode, before the lines are finished. With this method, any height adjustment you make will update all four panels simultaneously. The second is to mirror the panel after it becomes a solid form, allowing you to adjust each panel's height independently. Choose the approach that best fits the needs of your project. In this case, I'll mirror it while still in Modify mode. Press MM as a shortcut, select the panel, and mirror it across the horizontal reference plane to create the second panel. Then select both panels and mirror them again across the vertical reference plane, resulting in a total of 4 panels positioned at each corner.
Looking for piping catalogs you can trust? At pipingcontent.com, you'll find ready-to-use libraries for AutoCAD Plant 3D, Revit, Smart 3D, E3D, and more. Get instant access to valves, fittings, and components. Click on the link below in description section and explore pipingcontent.com today.